Hello my YouTube comrades, I am B-Man Lego Boy, and thank you very much for clicking on this video. And today guys, as you can tell by the title of this video, I have another build for you guys. So I went to the Lego store yesterday because apparently my family wanted to do some shopping at the local mall. And I went to the Lego store to find these. These are some new sets from the second wave of Star Wars, The Last Jedi. Honestly, guys, I was not expecting to find these yesterday. I was expecting them to be in stores by like March of next year. But I was so happy and surprised to find them on the shelves. Especially this one, because this set has our very first minifigure of Luke Skywalker as an old man. And yeah, let me just basically give a little overview of these two sets. So this here is the First Order Specialists Battle Pack, Lego 75197. Now, the only reason that I got this set, guys, is because of these two minifigures right here. These are the, for those of you who have seen the film, these are the First Order Stormtrooper Executioners. Now, what's unique about these is the arm printings, or their arms in general are black. Also, the new, coloring on their helmets, as well as the weapons that they carry in the film. Now, for those of you who have seen the film, or a picture of the actual executioners, the weapons that they're holding here look nothing like they do in the film. But in my honest opinion, guys, that's okay. Lego can only do so much. But yeah, this is the only reason why I wanted this set, guys. So, yeah, I'm going to build this one first. And now, let's take a look at this one. This is Lego number 75200, the Ahch-To Island Training set. Now, as you can see, guys, like I just said earlier, we get our first minifigure of Luke Skywalker as an old man, as well as an updated version of Rey when she's on the island with Luke. She has the Skywalker lightsaber. Oh, and for Luke, he has what looks like some sort of staff, which I don't remember him having in the film. I mean, I don't know what it is, but I know he had like a cane or something in the film, but I don't know if it looked like that. And, yeah, so we got a new printing for Rey on her torso and arms. And then finally, for those of you who aren't able to buy the $800 Millennium Falcon, it comes with a Porg. Now, something that I noticed is that the coloring of the pieces for the wings and the chest of the Porg are actually different compared to the ones from the Millennium Falcon from earlier this year. First of all, the chest here, as you can see here, is white. Like, right there. It's white, but in the Millennium Falcon, it's gray. Or a light gray. And, also on the... Wait, are there... Oh, yeah. On the wings, as you can, see right here, they are a dark gray, but in the Millennium Falcon, they are completely black. So that's something I noticed about the Porg. They changed the coloring of the bricks used to create the wings and the chest, and also the tail and everything, because it's the same color. So yeah, I'm gonna do a speed build of these guys, and then I'll do a review of everything that these sets include, what they can do, all the little actions you can do with them, and a brief description of the minifigures. So let's get started with the battle pack for the First Order. So here we go. Alright guys, so here's the set complete. You first have this little, what looks like a miniature walker combined with a spider droid from the prequels. Now, this can twirl around, as you can see here, in a 360 motion. This piece here can go back and forth to aim. And of course, it comes with this mini shooter right here, which a lot of sets from Star Wars have been including. And you can, let me see if I can shoot it. So just load that back in there. And yeah, that's basically the main thing of this. Now we have the First Order Stormtrooper Executioners. So as you can see here, guys, the black arm printing. However, they don't have the First Order logo on their arms, which like they do in the movie, and also this black strip right here on the sides of their helmets. And of course, the actual weapons that they use. Now, it actually kind of looks almost like it does in the film at this angle, but not entirely, because it would be like, this would be like facing like that. And then finally, this is just an old minifigure that I have from the Force Awakens, First Order Battle Pack. This is like a... This is a, I think it's a, like a gunner or something, someone who mans the guns. But, I don't know. And of course it has the new stud shooters, which honestly I do not like. I mean, it's cool that they shoot the studs, but I prefer the old blasters that Lego created over these. Now, it comes with two other of these stud blasters for the executioners, but in the movie they don't have them, so yeah, I'm gonna keep them out and just have them carry their weapons. And also, it comes with an extra, like, firing missile for this thing. So, but I'll probably add this to, like, my Battle of Hoth. Alright, guys, so that is the First Order Specialist Battle Pack. And now, on to the Ahch-To Island Training set. So, let's begin. Alright guys, so here is the Ahch-To Island set complete. First of all, let's take a look at the minifigures. Let me just get them off first, and then we can take a closer look at them and their accessories. Alright guys, up first, we have Luke Skywalker Jedi Master. I gotta say, guys, this Luke Skywalker is absolutely amazing. I gotta say, guys, his hair, I was a little disappointed because it looked different in The Force Awakens. Not to mention it was gray, yet here it's tan, as you can see here. And of course, it's got that new fabric for all the capes that are being made. He's got some sort of staff here. I think it's the cane that he uses in the film. I mean, I don't know. And also the printing on his robes, that's spot on. Now these are his Jedi robes. Now, in most of the film, guys, he does not wear this. He wears like a dark he wears like a dark brown cape or something all over him, and he kind of looks like how he did almost in Return of the Jedi. Almost. If you guys have seen the film, then you'll know what I'm talking about. And also his face here, well, can't really see it that well. It's just like a normal face. And then he also has a double-sided head, and in this face he is angry. I think the reason why that is to represent that moment in the film where he sees Rey and Kylo holding hands in one of the huts, and then he's so angry and he yells out and he stretches out his hand and destroys the entire hut. And I think that's what that face is meant to be. And of course, this face is just the face that he normally has throughout the film. Just a face. Like, why is this girl here? I want her off my island, you know. But, yeah, guys, I'm very glad that they finally, at long last, made a Luke Skywalker Jedi Master minifigure. So I'm very happy about this guy, about Luke being in this set. Up next, we have Rey. This is an updated version of her, not the hair or face, but I'm talking about the torso and the leg printing. Now, these are the clothes that she wears when she first arrives on the island, and what she wears up until she leaves, and then she switches to her Jedi robes. Now, as you can see, she is carrying the Skywalker lightsaber constructed by Anakin Skywalker at the beginning of the Clone Wars. And also, for her, she comes with her staff, because she brings that with her also. So, she has both of those as accessories. Of course, the braided hair in the back, which she lets down once she goes to confront Snoke and Kylo Ren. And finally, guys, for the second LEGO set ever to feature one of these, a Porg. Now, as I stated earlier in the video, guys, the colors of these pieces here for the wings and the chest and the tail are different. Like here. Here is a Porg from the Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcon. You can see here that the chest is a light gray and the wings are black. Yet on this Porg, the chest is white and the wings and everything is dark gray. So, now again, no two Porgs are the same, I would think. Maybe this could be like a younger Porg, or maybe this is the younger Porg. I don't know. But, I mean, there are such things as baby Porgs, or Porglets, I think. And, yeah, but you can totally see the difference in those colors. Now, the orange stud on the bottom and the head is the same. But other than that, it's a really cool way of getting a Porg if you're a Porg lover. It's a very cheap set, only $30 compared to $800 for the Millennium Falcon. And, yeah, very happy that they included this in these three minifigures in the set. Now, let's move on to the actual build. So up first, we have the hut itself. Now, in my personal opinion, guys, this cloth right here that you see that you can move out of the way, this is technically incorrect, because in the film, for Luke's hut, he actually has an iron door which can close. Yet here, it's just a simple rag, or a piece of cloth. But, the cloth piece here was used for the hut that Rey stayed in. So, I don't know if this is Rey's hut, but I would assume it's Luke's. Because, I mean, it would just make sense. But, honestly, guys, I really think they should have had an iron door here, or some type of door, instead of this piece of cloth. Unless you want to pretend that this is Rey's hut. Now, at the front of it here, we have a fire going. Now, I think that fire is supposed to be like the one that she had while she held hands with Kylo Ren just before Luke bursted in. But that was on the inside of the hut, so that might also be incorrect. I think, but then again, you can only put so much in here, so they probably just put it on the outside. Now, over here, we have the spot where Rey is training with the Skywalker lightsaber. You can just put her right there on this little pedestal that can actually spin in a 360 motion like that. And then you can motion or move the lightsaber into the position you want. And then you can spin her around as she did it in the film. And you can move the rock right off as it does in the film. And of course, it crashes down into that, that cart that the island natives are pushing below. Now, for the inside of this rock, guys, there is what appears to be a blue Kyber Crystal. Now, for those of you who don't know what a Kyber Crystal is, that's the crystal used to power a lightsaber. Now, guys, this is also incorrect. In the actual film, there is no crystal or anything inside the rock. When she slices through it, there's nothing in it. The top of it just falls off, and it hits the cart that the island natives are pushing below. But there is no crystal in the rock, guys. I think Lego just put that in there just for decoration or something like that. Or to, I don't know, maybe give kids a little more playability. But, yeah, the rock can easily come off, and then you can just put it right back on. And, yeah, that's a very cool little feature that Lego put in there. And now, let's move on to the inside of the hut. Now, of course, the roof here you can take off to give yourself a little more room to move about inside the hut. Now, this here, guys, is the lighter, or a torch of some kind. I believe this is the lighter that we see Luke carrying when he goes to burn the Jedi tree with the ancient texts inside, and when he encounters Yoda. Major spoiler for you guys, for those of you who haven't seen the film. But, by the title of this video, you can tell that there are spoilers, so for those of you who haven't seen the film, you probably, yeah, probably not a good idea to just keep watching. So, yeah, we have the torch here. And, let's move this bed out of the way. This bed can retract like this, like a wall bed. And then, here, we have a fish. Now, for those of you who have seen the film, you do know that, in the film, we see Luke, like, use a gigantic spear, and he stabs a fish in the water, and then he takes it out, and we see him carrying the gigantic fish on his across his back up to his hut, which I thought was extremely funny and amazing. So yeah, that's another Easter egg. We have what looks like to be like a cooking pot here, or something to cook food in, as well as a little kitchen right here with a glass cup. And we also have a frying pan right here, as well as behind the fish that I just put back in, we have what looks like a stick or an edible root. Because there are some roots that are edible in the world. And apparently there are in Star Wars. Let me just put that back real quick. And then finally, and then also guys, you can lift up this piece right here. There's a little secret compartment with some what looks like berries. Now there are 2 of these, so yeah, basically some cherries or some berries of some sort. And then you can just pop it right back on. Come on, you little... There we go. And finally, guys, as one little playability thing, you can pull this lever right here, and this portion of the hut will fall off. Now, that's a little thing, like I said earlier, how Luke reached out with the Force when he saw Kylo and Rey holding hands, and he yelled, "Stop!" And then the entire hut collapsed around them as he did that, which I thought was absolutely amazing. So yeah, they added that in. And also, guys, according to the box, for this section right here, you can take this off and put it over here, and that'll connect right there. But for the purpose of this set and how it looks on the box, I'm gonna keep it over here. And yeah, that is the Ahch-To Island Training set, guys. Gotta say, very good set. I can see this being $30. However, some people may disagree. But, yeah, overall, I really like this set. We got a porg. Also, I will be adding my 2 porgs that I got. Ooh, oh no. That I got from the Millennium Falcon into this set, so they'll have a place to stay. Where did that other porg go? No, there he is. So I'll be adding them into the set. And, yeah, that's the Ahch-To Island Training set, guys. Alright, guys, overall, these are really 2 cool sets. And, I really hope that in the future we get, more, sets of specifically Luke Skywalker, because I feel, well, I don't know if they will, because I feel like there could be just a little bit more sets that they could include him in, but I am not entirely sure. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. Make sure to, if you're interested in these sets, check out the your local store if they sell Legos, or go to your local Lego store and pick these up for yourself. And until next time, peace out, my YouTube comrades, and may the Force be with you.